Welcome to OK Academy e-learning program. I am Rahelana Nekunedi Yadom, facilitator for KG2B. Okay, so today we are going to do phonics. Let me write it here. Phonics. Now we are doing phonics reading. Okay, so we are going to talk about the ow sound. Now this is ow. Ow. Everybody say it after me. Ow. Very good. Now I'm going to give some examples of ow. All right. So these are some examples of ow. Ow. Now we are going to pronounce all these words. And I told you, when you see a word, you first break them down so that you'll be able to pronounce them. So let's go. Now this is ow already. And this is a t sound. So when you see it, you pronounce it as what? Out. Let's go. Out. Very good. Now let's come here. Now we can see O here and then ow in the middle. The last sound is D. I told you, when you see a word, you look at the first and the last sound. This is O and this is D. And the ow is in the middle. So you pronounce it as what? Loud. Loud. Say after me. Loud. Very good. Now let's come here. This is P and So ow is in the middle. D is here. You break the words down. You pronounce it as what? Proud. Make sure you mention the first and the last sound. All right, now let's come here. We have ow in the middle here. The first sound is the second sound. Ow, and the last is nd. So now let's pronounce the word. Found. Again, found. Very good. Now let's come here. I told you this is, when you see t and h, you pronounce it as what? V. Now, with the s as the beginning sound, you pronounce it as what? South. Again, south. Very good. Now, you see this word. We have sh as a phonic word, the phonic sound. And then we have ow in the middle, and then t. So when you see the word, you pronounce it as what? Shout. Pronounce it after me. Shout. Very good. You are really doing well. Now let's come here. This is the ow sound in the middle here. S as the beginning sound. Now, if you want to pronounce it, you pronounce it as what? Sound. Because we have and d at the end or at the bottom. So you pronounce it as what? Sound. Pronounce after me. Sound. Very good. Now we have ow here. And then as the beginning sound. I've always told you, when you write a word or you see a word that ends with s and e, the e is silent. You don't pronounce it. You pronounce it as mouse. The e will not come. I told you. All right, so this word is what? Mouse. Again, mouse. Very good. Now this is k. This is ow. And then this is ch. Okay, so if you are starting with the beginning sound, you pronounce it as what? Couch. Say it. Couch. Very good. Now let's do some reading. The sound is very loud. We break it down. We pronounce it very. And then this is loud, as seen here. The sound is very loud. Please read it after me. The sound is very loud. Very good. Now let's go to the second sentence. The mouse. The mouse. Mouse as seen here. The mouse is in the house. Let's read it. The mouse is in the house. Very good. Clap for yourself. Okay, so to continue with, let's do some reading on ow. Read aloud. When I read it, you read it after me, okay? Read aloud. There once was a mouse. Now you can see that there is an ow sound here. There once was a mouse who lived in the ground of a house. All right, let's go. There once was a mouse who lived in the ground of a house. Let's go one last time. There once was a mouse who lived in the ground of a house. All right, let's continue. He was heading south. Let's go. He was heading south, trying to get out. Read it after me. Trying to get out. When he saw the mouth of our cat, meow. When he saw the mouth of our cat, meow. Let's go. When he saw the mouth of our cat, meow. Say it after me. Last one. When he saw the mouth of our cat, meow. Very good. Now let's start from here to here. There once was a mouse who lived in the ground of a house. Let's go. There once was a mouse who lived in the ground of a house. All right, let's continue. He was heading south, trying to get out when he saw the mouth of our cat. Meow. He turned and ran smack into the couch. He turned and ran smack into a couch and began to pout, ow, ow. Let's go. He turned and ran smack into a couch and began to pout, ow, ow. Very good. Now let's read it all over. There once was a mouse who lived in the ground of a house. He was heading south, trying to get out when he saw the mouth of our cat. Meow. He turned and ran smack into a couch and began to pout, ow, ow. Now, this ends our story. Kids, we'll end the lesson here today. But before we go, let's look at the passage you just read. You saw that we had a lot of ow sound in them. We had mouse here, ground, house with the ow sound. We had south. We had mouse too. And then we had couch. And the last sound is pout. So, anytime you come across this sound as ow in a word, you break it down, you take your time, then you pronounce it correctly. This is the end of today's lesson. We shall meet again same time next week. Take care of yourself and stay safe. Bye-bye.